The man discovered something strange in the backyard. Buried in the ground was a huge wooden box. Taking a deep breath, he lifted the lid, only to find a corpse and a huge pile of cash. Even though he was terrified, Frank still mustered the courage to open the box. Enduring the pungent stench, he pulled out a stack of bills. After confirming they were real, Frank was overjoyed. He quickly dug out all the money, an astonishing total of more than $3 million. Frank hid the money in the storage room, fantasizing that he was already a millionaire. But that night, strange noises began outside. Frank was sure it was the sound of wooden boards. Fearing that someone might discover his newly found fortune, he grabbed a baseball bat and patrolled the house. After searching around, he found nothing. He then went to the storage room and confirmed the cash was still there, which finally put him at ease enough to go to sleep. But when he turned off the living room lights, he saw the dead man standing right across from him. Seeing such a horrifying sight, he not only didn't panic but even boldly rushed outside. He gathered his courage, opened the wooden lid, and found the corpse lying there motionless. Once he confirmed it had been just his imagination, Frank felt relieved and returned to his room to sleep. However, when he came home from work the next day, he noticed many muddy footprints on the floor. He compared them with his own shoes and, after confirming they weren't his, hurried to check the storage room. Luckily, the money was still there, but he felt it wasn't safe to keep it there. So Frank packed up all the money. Thinking that sometimes the most dangerous place is the safest, he dug the wooden box out again and put the millions back inside. Then he bought several security cameras and installed them in every corner of the house. Only then did he feel somewhat secure. But strange things happened again that night. He accidentally discovered a door that led directly to the basement. Driven by curiosity, he went down to investigate, only to find more than a dozen sacks. When he bent down to check, he realized they were all corpses wrapped up. Frank wanted to call the police, but once the police came, the millions in cash would no longer be his. After thinking for a while, he decided to give up on the idea of calling. That same midnight, the sound of a car alarm suddenly went off. Frank immediately checked the security footage. To his shock, the corpse was now standing right outside his bedroom door, twisting the doorknob trying to get in. This infuriated Frank, but when he opened the wooden box, the corpse was still lying there motionless. Enraged, Frank dragged the corpse into the basement. The next morning, a knock at the door woke him up. Looking out, he saw it was his daughter's boyfriend. Could the guy be here to steal his money? Without a word, Frank attacked him viciously. After making sure the man couldn't fight back, he wrapped him up. Soon after, the doorbell rang again. This time it was his daughter, Mary. She had originally planned to come together with her boyfriend, but something had come up, so she arrived late. Frank brought his daughter down to the basement, where she was stunned at the sight of the more than a dozen corpses and her boyfriend still struggling there. But Frank attacked her from behind. When she woke up, her hands were already bound with iron chains. Even though she pleaded desperately, Frank had no intention of letting her go. He then left the basement, changed into a sharp suit, and lay down inside the wooden box. He wanted to stay with his money forever. After a heavy rain, the world returned to silence once more.